What's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are diving into a Sultai Amulet Torment of Hellfire type of deck. And yeah, we only have one copy in the main board. We do have an extra one in the sideboard, but Primal Amulet is one of my favorite cards. Really cool, really interesting. So 4 mana, instants and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a counter onto Primal Amulet. Once there are 4 or more charge counters on it, you may remove those counters and transform it into Primal Wellspring. So this is what we're trying to do. First off, having everything cost 1 less is pretty nice. You can, of course, do like growth spiral things, like everything being a little bit cheaper with Explore or Languishes, all of our board wipes being a little bit cheaper. Not growth spiral, not their 1-drops, of course. But then the other side of it, Primal Wellspring, tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Whenever that mana is spent to cast an instant sorcery spell, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So the basic idea is that copies of Torment of Hellfire are awesome. If we can flip like 2 of these, it's just game over immediately. There's no way they can counter 3 different copies of Torment of Hellfire. Very unlikely. And then also having it be even X like 4 copied 3 times is just busted and awesome, and that's pretty likely to happen. So like that's kind of the main win condition that we have with this deck. Just a bunch of control stuff. We do have Nissa to make sure that we can ramp up a little bit, because then why not have Nissa in a deck you're trying to ramp up Torment of Hellfire, right? But the basic idea with this was Primal Amulet. We have 4 copies of Explore, 4 copies of Growth Spiral, Cultivates, and then just like a bunch of removal in black. We have our Languishes, which being able to double up is pretty sweet. Just removal spells in our land base as well. Hogger Mauling, Extinction Event, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize in the early game. Being able to discard 2 of their stuff, hit us for 4 can be bad, but pretty good as well. And then, of course, 2 copies of Seagate Stormcaller to be able to let us cast 2 things in the early game. So, instead of Growth Spiraling necessarily on turn 2 or whatever, if maybe we do, but then to Seagate Stormcaller and Fatal Pushing 2 things, or Exploring twice, or whatever, just being able to get extra copies of Seagate Stormcaller, extra stuff with it is pretty nice. Overall, wish effects. So we have Mastermind's Acquisition, 2 copies of Fae of Wishes 3 ways to find stuff from our graveyard, 1 to find something else in our board, just in case we need to find something that's already in here. But we have Casualties of War on the top end, Torrential Gillhook, Sublime Epiphany, have all those in the sideboard as well here. And then Ashiok, Ugin, our extra Torment of Hellfire, negates, counter spells, Grafted Decay, Sorcerer's Spyglass, our extra copies of Extinction Events, Languishes, things like that are in here. 1 more copy, our 4th copy of Primal Amulet, 1 River's Rebuke, just because I like the card. I know it's not amazing, but being able to just bounce all of stuff to people's hands is pretty fun. So that's the deck. Let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against N2O, and definitely keeping this hand. This is nice. Overgrown Tomb, tapped. Well, hello there, sir. Is that a forest? Cry the Canarium might be good. We'll see. Do I want to Fatal Push this? Probably want to Fatal Push something, right? So shock this in. Also just Cry the Canarium, though. Or Extinction Event. Yeah, we're fine. Blue mana. Blue mana would be great. Nissa's not too shabby either, though. I do like the Explorer for all the modal lands. That's something we can actually do. Do I want to Fatal Push or Cry here? I kind of want to Cry. Fatal Push and Thoughtseize is pretty interesting. Let's do that. Because we still have Extinction Event that we hope we can run into. We have other answers. Charming Prince is a 2 of. Yasharn is annoying. Collected Company, definitely annoying. Players can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells. That's fine. That doesn't matter for us. So yeah, take out the Coco. Down to 14. Plays out Lovestruck Beast. Cool. Can't ever attack with it, though. Do we just Cry just to stop the 2/2 here? No. We play this out as blue mana, though. And then we could Extinction Event on even if they play both these guys or something like that. Taking 2 more. Yeah, I think it's fine. Pass the turn. Okay, down to 12. Yasharn. So yeah, good Extinction Event turn, and then we just hope they don't have a 1-drop to swing with the Love Struck Beast. Nissa's also not the worst play here. I want to put this on even, though. So yeah, let's do the next turn. So tapped, Extinction Event on even. No 1-drops, please. Lanny War, that's a 1/1. All right, down to 7. I mean, Charming Prince. Can we play Nissa and Cry the Canarium? I don't know if we can. We can Cry the Canarium and play out Fave Wishes as a chump blocker just in case. Because I definitely don't want to go down to 2 against this deck. Double Cry. Yeah, Cry the Canarium. We can Nissa on the next turn. Fave Wishes, bring it out as a blocker, pass the turn. No 1/1s. Scavenging Ooze. We've exiled most of the creatures, yeah, so there's not that much. Okay, still can't swing in. Cry is still pretty nice here. Except Scavenging Ooze does not die. We get a 2/2 back. I think Nissa's better. Play out Nissa. Untap. Yeah. They only have 1 creature, so this will only ever be a 3/3. No blocks. Yeah, it's a 3/3. Please no 1/1s. Okay. Yeah, swing at Nissa all day long. I'm fine with that. I am definitely more willing to trade off, though. And we actually probably sacrifice this land. As weird as it is, I think that's the right play. So play out the swamp. Untap the swamp. Swing in with both. Oh no! Now the left piece is at least dead. Scavenging Ooze didn't die, which is a bummer. We get another 2/2. Yeah, I like that. That's okay. And they're hitting lands. Nice! Yes! No creatures in the graveyard. Okay, we Growth Spiral. Oh, that would have been nice. With Nissa, though, it's worth holding it back. Let's go... Let's go Forest, I guess.
Behold, nature's true power.
Swing, swing. Swing, swing from the tail side of my heart. All right, so 7 mana to cast it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can cast a 3-drop thing. Negate. Do we just ultimate the Nissa now? No, there's no reason to. Do I want to keep bringing stuff back, though, here? Yeah, I guess so. See, if we swing all in, they kill one of these guys or one of these guys. That's probably worth it. We're doing a lot of damage here. Kills a forest. Yeah, down to 4. I mean, they're either gonna have to trade off with something on the next turn or... I don't know. Ultimate on Nissa giving everything indestructible is really nice too. Just exiling our graveyard just in case. Yep. All the instant sorceries. I would love to have found like a Primal Amulet at some point. I mean, this side of the deck is still fun. It's just control. We do have Nissas. Even, okay, opponent says good game, yeah. Even a Torment of Hellfire would have been sweet to draw into there, though. Nice, we get the win. All right, up against Honorius the fourth. Seagate Stormcaller just as a blocker. I definitely want more lands or ways to find more lands, so we probably mulligan this. Like, everything about the hand is good except just like only 2 lands. See, this is better. Not amazing, but better. All of our black sources we can't even play. I think I'd rather hold up and try to get to Casualties of War, right? So up against Luris, we hold into Fatal Push, drop a Thoughtseize. Breeding Pool tap, pass the turn. All right, there we go. All right, well, we already have the land in hand, Gross Spiral. Triome, yeah. Pass the turn. Core Spirit Dancer. Explore. Exploring first, because there was a chance that we could find, like, what's it called? Some other stuff as well. Another Explorer or a Gross Spiral, and then play out the Black Source Fatal Push then. All right, some of these guys play Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce for yo.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
We will go Breeding Pool,
Harness.
tack in, and explore. Cultivate. Okay. Luris comes to hand. All right. Negate is actually not the worst for us. Yeah, we'll hold on to Casualties of War. There's a lot of targets we can find later. There is like Karamitch's Blessing and things like that, but that's fine. We have enough black and blue. Maybe it's just like go for ramp here with the 2 forests. You can get those with the ultimate. Yeah, let's just do that. 2 forests.
Rise, my elemental
Swing for 6. Down to 11, pass the turn. And maybe hold up the negate for Karamitch's Blessing. For Spirit Dancer. Okay. So Casualties of War. Creature, land, not a Planeswalker. Man, this doesn't feel like a lot, but it's enough. We kill the Luris. We kill... Man, I think we can negate something with the Spirit Dancer. Sure.
Behold, nature's true power.
So anything with lifelink is what we get rid of. Pass the turn. Vigilance also annoying, but we can still deal with it. That we counter. Then hope they don't have another one. And shocks himself. Yes, there we go. Negate comes through for the win. Not too shabby. All right, up against this person. We're gonna keep this. Triome. Pass the turn. Play out a creature. Is I think what we're wanting. All right. Well, we can still grow Spiral, Fatal Push. Drover of the Mighty. Nice. It's a a dinosaur deck. I'm so excited. Fatal Push. Gideon. Thoughtseize. Fae of Wishes. Grab, is it Primal Amulet? Just because that's what we're trying to do with their deck? Or is it like another board wipe effect just to get them to scoop? Like, honestly, that's what we should do. We're going to play the Primal Amulet, though. Yeah, so Primal Amulet comes to hand. Commune with Dinos. We're pretty far ahead at the moment. That's the idea of this. So we can get out Primal Amulet. We have Extinction Event for any hard to kill creatures. And we get the Thoughtseize. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, they get to 4 mana. The double Lightning Strike is annoying. Registrar into Embercleave is definitely bad for us. But we have Extinction Event to kind of slow it down. So yeah, let's just go Ripjaw Raptor gone. We can always Fave Wishes, cast it again, bring it back, cast it again. Oh, and we get to double cast Extinction Event as well. Yeah. Actually, do we just double cast the Torment of Hellfire right now? X2. Oh, it's X1. We'll wait a little bit. All right, so just play out Fave Wishes. They want to Lightning Strike this. Cool. We're fine discarding Seagate and Torment to be able to bring it back and do it again. So resolve. So do we discard the Seagate and Torment to make this come back to hand? Seagate Stormcrawler is not amazing. It's not bad. Copy it twice. So I believe that... So the part of the spell itself is to choose odd or even, so you will be able to choose odd or even a second time, which means we can get both Registrar and its token. I'm not sure if that really matters. More than just like getting up to our Primal Amulet. So yeah, let's go ahead and discard. Bring it back to hand. Your 2 spells did nothing, except discard us, I guess, but... Oh, and land gives us Fave Wishes and Extinction Event. Ooh. Maybe then Languish might be better. All right, so yeah, untapped land is the dream here. Oh, that's right, it has haste. That's not an untapped land, darn it. That's 5 mana so they can get the Embercleave. So Extinction Event goes on odd. Yeah, Embercleave's gonna be annoying here. Embercleave just casts it full force, doesn't even try to save up any mana. Okay, down to 3. Maze Mind's Acquisition. We're close to flipping this amulet. I could go Mastermind's Acquisition. How much black mana do we have? Grab a Languish or like a Fatal Push here. And flip Primal Amulet and do double Fae. Ooh, we can do that. So Mastermind's Acquisition. Search your library for a card. Grab a Fatal Push. Fatal Push. Flip the amulet, transform. And now we just have to hope they don't have another Lightning Strike. Oh, wait, that's right. It's not more now. Oh. Do we just need to play out the Fave Wishes now as a blocker? We've already seen the Lightning Strike. Registrar doesn't do it. They won't have... Oh, it does do it because... So another Registrar kills us. Oh, I really want to be able to bring this back, but we have to bring out a blocker now. It's a little too risky not to. Pass the turn. I forgot that we lose the cost 1 less. Okay, really good spell here. Okay, I mean that's a thing we could do. Pass the turn. We've already lost our Torment of Hellfire, so we need a Witch Effect. We only have 1 left in the deck. We have this one as well, but still. Non-hasty creatures. Death Gorger. It's a Fatal Push. Can equip the Embercleave. Except to be a 4 toughness. That's fine. That's my turn. Oh, Sublime Epiphanies. Nice. That's real nice. So we pass the turn, I guess? Or I guess I could attack in. Yeah, pass. Hope they don't have a lightning strike. Actually, go for lightning strike right now. That's the best thing for us by far. And we can double Sublime Epiphany as well, so it can balance both the Embercleave and the Gorger. Make 2 copies of Fae of Wishes, draw 2 cards. All right, so we're also going to counter the ability. So blue. Non-land permanent. Death Gorger. Target creature you control this one. Target me. We'll counter the ability, and I don't think the other ones matter. So bounce. Embercleave, Fae of Wishes again, draw another card. Now we can bring back Fae of Wishes if we need to. The Sublime Epiphany. Drover the Mighty. Okay. Languish isn't the worst. So land, how much mana do I have? 1, 2. So let's do this. Let's blue. I want to draw more cards, so double Growth Spiral. More lands also helps us a little bit. So, yeah, let's put 1 land out, but not more than that. Castle Electron could be good. Primal Amulet. Decline. We can bring Fae of Wishes back to our hand. Languish. And then have a wish effect for the next turn. And then just really hope they don't have anything hasty. All right, that's what we got. What you got, sir? Registar Alpha kills us. Commune with Dinos. Do you find the Registar Alpha? Dang it. Okay, good game. No! It was so close. I got too greedy. We had to Languish, though. Like, we had to. I could have maybe gone for something with Fae. We had 2 mana. I'm not sure what we could have found, though, in the sideboard. I don't have... The sideboard hasn't been thought through quite as well as maybe it should have been. Yeah, I think that's all that we could do. Oh, well. Up against Carlos Hunt. Beautiful hand. We'll keep this. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, and we're up against the deck like this. I mean, being on the play would be 100 times better, but we're doing okay for ourselves, I do believe. Play out land, play explore, and we got the Primal Amulet. Oh. All right, we have to find a land. 1 more land, please. Please untapped land. Yeah. Thoughtseize takes the Languish. No. How could everything be so right and then go so wrong? We didn't find a land, and oh, we didn't find another land? Come on, deck. What? Stop it. Okay, please don't have another Thoughtseize. Don't do it. Pumps the Knight. Yep. So much damage. We cry inside. Not just a little bit, like a lot. Oh, it's not an untapped land. Okay, Fae of Wishes out as a blocker. Pass the turn. We might be able to turn the corner here, but we're going to go down low. Low. And we're dead. Yay. Wait, we go to 1? Is it 1 or are we dead? We're dead. Come on, deck. Seriously, with how many lands we're running, we couldn't find a land after drawing 4 cards. Seriously? Man, up against Mether, we have all of these spells. And we do have a Languish in hand. Up against a Lurrus deck. I guess we keep. I mean, this is 2 lands when we have a bunch of things that want us to have more lands in hand. But honestly, if I don't keep 2 land hands, I don't play Magic because they happen all of the time. All right, up against this deck. Black Source is really nice. Pass the turn. Draw into a Fatal Push would be pretty cool. Actually, just more black sources for the Languish. No, that's not it. That's not it. Give me another black source. Okay, that kind of works, I guess. We're gonna go explore on this one. Just trying to find a green source. Ah, dang it. We might be too slow on the Languish now. If I could Languish this turn, we'd be set up. It'd be perfect. Okay, oh, the Court Spirit Dancer. Don't put an R onto it. Put it onto Strom. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Extinction Event. We can Fey Wishes for the Extinction Event. Put it onto Even. And try not to be dead this next turn. I think that's our best shot, right? So Growth Spiral, like Languish does kill lots of stuff, but doesn't kill Court Spirit Dancer, which is the one that kills us like on the next turn. So yeah, we go for Granted. Grab Extinction Event. Actually, how close are we to Ugin? We're pretty close to Ugin. Could try for that. Untapped land gives us Ugin. Extinction Event actually kills the things we're worried about, though. We can always play out the Fey of Wishes and discard, bring it back. All right, yeah, so we're doing this. Anyway, thanks so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Extinction Event is pretty nice. It gets around all of the things that they're doing. You can't stop it from being covered mana cost 2 or less. There's no blue yet, so there's no Spell Pierce. Not that that would affect us with this board anyway. Sentinel's Eyes. Yeah, just going for big hits. Lots and lots of card draw, which means they can probably just rebuild the next turn. Yep. The other thing they could do is start trying to put auras onto the Selfless Savior, just so they can keep something on board. But the smartest play here is to go all in on the Spirit Dancer, just put as many auras as you can, draw a crap ton of cards, and then hope that you find ways to rebuild the board. Like that is the best play. Lurrus to hand. That doesn't help with Extinction Event. I guess all of the auras maybe. Dang it, we would have had enough for Ugin. Ugin would have been better. All right, so Extinction Event on Even. We do have Languish for the next turn. I might just want to discard this Fey of Wishes to find the Ugin. We might be dead if we do that. Let's go explore. Shocking ourselves might hurt, but... Okay, Fey of Wishes. Temple of Milady. I know it's Malady. Everyone's always like, God, Jeff, you're saying it wrong. It's Malady. I know. It's just more fun to say Milady. Seeking Stormcaller with Languish does get past some threats. That could be nice. 2 hit. But then what? Like, if they get this over 4 toughness, I think I need it just in case, because, like, we can't beat that. And then if it is something where it's not too hard, we can always block, bring back Fey Wishes to hand, grab Ugin. how many mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or another Languish or something. Casualties of War. We also just have like Castle Vantress. We can start scrying. Hopefully we can find stuff so they don't kill us. SRAM. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I'd love to bring back my Fae of Wishes. I guess I could. I don't have the Castle Locthwain, do I? Still have enough to scry. So lose Fae of Wishes, but they lose a lot of stuff. We don't need to bring this out as a blocker at the moment. Pass the turn, scry on the end step. Yeah, Seagate Stormcaller's Chromatic has 2 or less, but I can also kick it. You're right. Yeah, so I'd have to have more for that to work. Chorus Weird Dancer. That's annoying. Might need to stop in our upkeep too to find something for removal. Fatal Push. We have another Fatal Push in the deck. We don't want them to... If we do find something on top, we don't want to give them Telegraph that. Sentinel's Eyes. Yep. All the Glitters. Yep. Draws more cards, makes it massive. No haste, though. I've not seen the mono-white version of this. Like, I'm not sure what the difference is. They have the creatures that can tap down our stuff. Mastermind's Acquisition is pretty good. I could draw 2 with Seagate Stormcaller. Try to find something else as well. So we don't have another Extinction Event in the sideboard. We do have Casualties of War, though. Do we have enough to play that? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. We have enough to bring out Nissa and have a chump blocker. I could double... Well, I think we're just going to have Seagate Stormcaller be a blocker for us. So let's actually do this. Keep 2 on top, draw. We're going to go Seagate Stormcaller as a blocker. Explore, draw 2. We could also grab Fatal Push now. They're holding up mana for Karamech's Blessing, which they've got to be running it. So is this just better to find Ugin? Yeah, I guess it's not worth cycling here. So we can go for Fatal Push. Search library. It's only in our library for the 1 extra copy of Fatal Push. They have Karamech's Blessing. They probably have a tap down creature, a tap down effect. Let's look from outside the board. Let's just go for the Ugin or the Casualties. Sublime Epiphany. Yeah, Languish doesn't do it. Torment of Hellfire doesn't do it. So yeah, sure, Ugin. So do they have the card that taps down our Seagate Stormcaller? Do they have Angelic Gift to give it flying? They do. That's the one that taps us down, right? Yeah, okay, good game. Which in that case, maybe we should have gone for Fatal Push. Just that there was a chance they didn't have Karamech's Blessing. Yeah, I'm not sure which one it was more likely that they would have. That they would have more Glaring Aegis, because I feel like they play the protection spell as like a 4 of, and the Glaring Aegis maybe as a 2 of. That was my thoughts, but oh well. All right, up against Giga Parsec, and we mulligan this. We really need our ramp spells in this. Keep this one. Drop Hagram Mauling, maybe. It is an extra land for us. This is a lot of tap lands. Holy tap lands, Batman. Yeah, we need to find an untapped land somewhere anyway. I guess the first hand might have been better than this. It just wasn't any of our actual game plan there. Fatal Push might be good. We'll see. Untapped land. We'd like to just get up to the Primal Amulet. Hopefully. I mean, that'd be amazing. What are we up against? Explorers. Yeah, Explorer's nice. So Explore. Another Triome. And Watergrave, I guess we'll throw out untapped. Bant is most likely going to be running some creatures, so why not? Of course, if it's a 3-drop, we're kind of done for. Casualties of War. All right, well, we're getting out Primal Amulet. We came to do the thing. Fetid Pulls gives us Casualties of Wars for the next turn with Amulet out. So please resolve. Don't have Skyclave Apparition. That would be sad. Cast out. All right. Land for Casualties of War. And play out a creature. Yeah, they probably have just like a bunch of Skyclave Apparitions and things like that in hand. They don't really want to cast just yet. Uro. So doesn't really have a lot of targets. We don't have to get this out right away. Shocks it in. What else you got? Shocks it again. All right, well, pass the turn. So many tap lands with this. Growth Spiral. Yeah, we would love to have found one of ours. All right. I think it's amazing how often you find things like the one-ofs that you have in your deck. Like, these are both one-ofs. These are all two-ofs. And we've only found one of our cards that's a four-of. Except the Triomes. I think those are also three-ofs or four-ofs. So they're three-ofs. So, yep. It's actually amazing how often that happens. All right, Thoughtseize. Oh, so many counters. We can pay for Supreme Will and Censor. So I guess we just take the Absorb. And we can start playing around those other ones. So Counterspell Central. This is just a control deck with Uro in it. Cycles, getting close to actually using Uro. Now they can. That's fine. Extinction Event will deal with him. Of course, it gets countered, but whatever. Wait, is his deck 100 plus cards? Oh, you're playing Mill against a guy. Nice. We can't Fatal Push this right now. Pass to my turn. We actually don't. Fatal Push is. I just realized we don't have a lot of things for Revolt, so maybe Fatal Push isn't the best thing for us. We'll go ahead and let them counter this. Maybe I should have gone for Extinction Event as well. Fatal Push is in there, though, because we can hit other stuff. Maybe Blood Chief's Thirst is the better one for our deck. Supreme Will. Cool. And we just hope with all the cards that they've drawn that they don't get another counter spell. Down to 10. Uro number 2. More card draw. Yeah. We'll play until they counter this. Yeah, Fatal Pushes are a little bit awkward in our deck. I forgot that we don't have I didn't bring in Fable Passage. So maybe it is Blood Chief's Thirst instead. Okay, Extinction Event on odd. Does it get countered? Okay, resolve and pay for it. And then do they have another one? Ah, nice, the double sensor. And we still never found a land. Alrighty then, good game. We could probably go one more turn, but nah. Something we could have done was Seagate Stormcaller, Fatal Push our own thing, and then Fatal Push like, there. But no. Technically we could have the second one trigger and target itself, so the first one would still resolve, but I'm not willing to, like, we're so far behind if we're having to do that it's not worth it. All right, up against Billy Slams, no green mana, that's awkward. Let's mulligan that. Sure, we have all of our colors, so why not? Double board wipe. On the play, the board wipes are pretty nice, so we'll keep this and drop a Languish so that we have options. Overgrown Tomb tapped, pass the turn. I mean, how many decks win on turn 3? Unfortunately, a lot of them. Doesn't look like that one will be one of them, though. Oh, oops, should got the blue man out first. I don't want this countered. I just want to draw and do stuff. Thoughtseize would have been nice there. Cultivate's not bad. Because we are keeping... we might be up against a control deck, and what we're playing is not very good against that. Green source, blue source. Get out the blue mana. And we've got a Nissa for next turn. And hopefully they just have a sensor. Okay, Shark Typhoon cycles for 0. Digging for lands. Now they might have the Absorb. Well, if we get it out this turn, it's so much better. So we're going to play it. Yes! Yeah, getting this out early is a huge thing for us. Untap. We have another swamp in hand.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Swing in. Shark Typhoon for 1. Pass the turn. Cast outs are annoying. Yeah, I probably have to cast out. Overgrown Tomb. Just play at the other swamp.
The land shall conquer you.
Didn't want to settle wreckage my lands? What? Cast out. Hits the Nissa. Cool. I mean, we still have a lot of stuff on board. Board wipe would be annoying. Okay, Wrath of God. That's fine. You know what we'd love to find? Like the key pieces of our deck. You know, the Primal Amulet, all that stuff. That would just be cool. You know. I need a Wilt in my sideboard as well. Ugin is nice, but a Wilt would be nice here for sure. Temple of Milady. That's an extra draw, but no. Pass the turn. Typhoon for 2. So Extinction Event is better for the Trawler. Graphics Cage, that's fine. That doesn't bother us at all. Explore. Torment of Hellfire. We've seen Censor. I'm not sure about Quench. We're just going to Languish this. Pass the turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they leave themselves open with for Torment, then we're gonna do it. This isn't necessarily open, but we might do it anyway. Primal Amulet. All right. Well, we play that for sure. For sure. Yeah, we're playing Jink. Now you recognize. Pass the turn. I have so many cards in hand that this Torment isn't going to be that amazing unless it's doubled or something. We might just do it just to tick up the Primal Amulet, though, just to get them to maybe like discard some cards. Narset is annoying as all get out for us. Cast out. and taps can get rid of the primal amulet. We will cycle. That's better than... Oh, right. Oops. We're going to torment for 3 and then scoop. I even had extra because of this. Yeah, so... Concede. Darn it, drats. All right, unfortunately, I'm not able to stay for very long for this one. But, man... I feel like the deck has potential. We were sequencing very, very poorly with everything there. Not so great at all. All right, so in the wrap up for this deck, I feel like this deck actually has a lot of potential. Maybe I need to fix the sideboard. Like, honestly, there are some things where it's like, okay, I could have had this in the sideboard or whatever else in sideboard. As far as just the wish effects, being able to have the ramp with these guys, pretty good. Maybe one thing is just I need to find 26 lands in the actual lands as well as some of these other lands. Like, honestly, that's probably the one thing that would fix this deck is just, hey, actually play lands. Primal Amulets could probably go down to 2 of. I wanted to keep other things in to make it more interesting and more fun for you guys. And so, man, I really wish it would have worked. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. So secret word for today, for all those that have made it to the end, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support and supporting the channel. And in general, we're going to call this one, you know what? We're going to give some love to Dawnbringer. Just because it's a really good book. No, not Dawnbringer. What was it? It's a Rhythm of War. Actually, how about that? There we go. Rhythm of War is a secret keyword for this next one. I said Dawnbringer because that was the one I did before. Yes, Rhythm of War. If you guys haven't ever read that book, you need to get into the series there. This isn't like sponsored or anything like that, but it's just good. Anyway, please like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.